Jim Hanson's a former U.S. Army Special Forces and chief strategist for the Middle East Forum. All right, so what's your read, Jim, on the ceasefire?
Everybody needed one. You know, this was a pretty amazing ride we just went on. And from our perspective, it was phenomenally successful. From their perspective, it was extremely devastating, which is why President Trump's threat to turn the vast majority of their infrastructure into smoldering rubble was believed and, you know, something that brought them to the negotiating table for the same deal they've been looking at for 3 weeks plus. So I think it was a good thing. You know, there's a lot of work to be done, but at least we're now talking.
What about the Strait? Do you think maybe, since no one's using a cell phone, maybe some people using the toll booth didn't know there was a ceasefire? Where do you see this going?
Oh, I think they know their major pressure point for us is the Strait of Hormuz. You know, absolutely. And they're going to use that. So they're doing it now to kind of try and put President Trump off balance. You know, I have a cunning plan about the Strait that whether the negotiations fall apart or whether it's just leverage during them, I believe President Trump should just say, we're going to close the Strait of Hormuz. Why should they be the only ones to do it? We're going to close it, and any Iranian oil that transits that strait comes out the other side and we seize it. It's legal under maritime law. The maximum pressure sanctions actually tells us to stop their oil revenue, and he could do it without having to destroy anything permanently. So I say take the oil, Mr. President. That's some good leverage.
What about the uranium? You know, you get mixed signals. You know, sometimes they're like, all right, we'll talk. And the next thing you know, they're like, oh, we have the right to enrich however much we want.
Yeah, and the words that are coming out of any Iranian spokesperson's mouth or sources are worthless. The real thing is, do they have a desire for the regime to survive? And if they do, they're going to give us the uranium, or they'll give it to a trusted, third party. But there's no way they get to keep it. They know that. And they know if they try to do that and they're too obstinate in the negotiations, as Secretary Hegseth said, that target list has not gone anywhere. They can start that back up at a second's notice.
Their economy's really teetering. And the regime, most of them still underground. Do you still see a possibility of regime collapse? Or could they really buckle down and hold on?
They're betting that the political pressure is going to stop President Trump from keeping the economic pressure on them. The problem is economic pressure is easier for us than military pressure. So now that we've destroyed their dangerous toys and they can't cause trouble in the region, we can put any kind of economic, diplomatic, we could debank them, as I said, shut off their oil. That's 40% of their state revenue right there. There's a lot of ways we can hurt them and help the ongoing collapse. I think the regime will collapse. It's a question of when. If it happens soon enough, great. If not, it's a longer goal, and then the people of Iran can have a government that serves them, not the revolution.
Yeah, and breaking news, the gay Ayatollah is alive and kicking. I mean, I had no idea. Axios said that he heard word that the civilization was going to end, and he told his boys to sign something. I mean, this is big.
It's that weekend at the Ayatollahs thing. I hope they actually prop him up instead of using the cardboard guy. They got to trot him out at least once because nobody's seen him since day one.
I know. The minute they do that, Israel's going to go nuts. All right, Jim, we'll see how this fragile truce holds. Anything could happen. It's been a wild ride. You're right so far. Thank you. Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.